I got a call from Johanna, and I said, okay, I have a veterinary background. I'll help you.
Sure, thank you.
I can't stay long. I'm in the middle of my work day, but I raced out when you said you had a bloated animal because we can't wait. That tube won't work. It's way too small. And I can.
It's not that it won't work. It's just you got one that will work better.
As it goes down. The small one,
Anyway.
just doesn't work well.
I understand what you're trying to say, though. Yeah, we have oil. I already gave her the antacids, and I'm waiting now to put this down her throat because this is actually the first thing you're supposed to do is make sure that they don't have an obstruction.
Okay. Well, and
right?
she probably doesn't. We can use. I have a bigger one that we can use. I don't have lubrication with me because I was rushing. You have coconut oil.
Yeah, and we have olive oil.
And it depends if it's frothy or if it's...
Yeah, she hasn't. Doesn't look like it's showing any symptoms of frothy. You get up, Mama.
I'd rather let's give her the bloat without tubing because she's probably not. I mean, more than likely she's not obstructed. The first thing that I do when I have a bloat case, though, is run a fecal. So if you have fresh poop from her, I'll run a fecal for you, and I can let you know. Because anytime you have if you have a bloat, you could have a parasite load. It's just always worth checking. It may not be at all, but it could be. I'm gonna just listen to it.
Yeah,
really
I just
quick.
had never heard of connection between parasites and bloat.
Okay. I just want to make sure her lungs are clear and everything.
Sure.
And I'm gonna take her temp real quick, if you don't mind.
I'll hold.
Right now, I just am worried about getting I want to just do her basic vitals and get her some bloat.
Good girl. Thank you. Happy. Good girl. Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for holding and
yes. Oh, she's doing a great job. Usually she's the worst fighter.
She's not feeling great.
I'm gonna walk her. Come on, walk with us, Mama.
She's bright, which is great.
Yeah, we've caught it very early. Yeah.
Yes. And worst case, we can always do the trocar, which I don't want to do.
No, the tubing always comes before the trocar.
Absolutely. I just hope I have it. I was in such a hurry. I got the call and I was like, let me just race over here.
Don't even think of jumping on your mama again.
Let's give her this. She does have intestinal parasites. It looks like they're
well, you can't get rid of intestinal parasites. None of them have intestinal parasite problems.
What's her famacia, by the way? She has bankrupt worms. I mean, that's the one she has. And
her famacia looks decent.
Famacia, okay.
Yeah.
It's up to you. We don't have to treat her.
And she doesn't have diarrhea, and
That's not it. That doesn't mean anything.
No, I'm just saying that those are the two primary indicators.
Her famacia would be I don't go by the diarrhea. The diarrhea.
Yeah, the famacia's first.
The famacia is the only one I care about, and her famacia's good.
Yeah.
It's up to you because of the type of worm that it is. It's bankrupt worms.
I've been massaging her and. Sound like she just burped right there.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you to trust me. I don't know what's going on, but I'll ask you to trust at least my medical training.
Well, she's
to
not.
a point. I think you have milk tetany. I think you're dealing with milk tetany.
I still don't understand the milk tetany connection.
She may not have milk tetany. She doesn't have the symptoms of it. She's not neurologic.
Okay, so you agree that there aren't any symptoms with the milk tetany?
If she's at the very early stages of it and she's crashing from other things, that's what I'm worried about.
I can't find any association with.
Then you don't have to give it if you don't want to.
No, I'm just wondering stuff too.
Oh, yeah,
that was for frothy bloat, by the way. We still haven't administered anything oil based or anything antacid based except for my magnesium.
That works on gas bloat too. It works on all bloats.
I read and I couldn't find anything about it affecting the acidity. It didn't have any oil in it. It was just affecting the breakdown of the foam.
TheraBloat will work on any of it. It's good stuff.
But TheraBloat is a different chemical than this
doesn't matter.
bloat.
It works. I mean, I would use that over oil any day. I would choose that over oil any day.
I'm just saying that that the oil causes them to have diarrhea, which helps pass those clogs. It helps lube and pass them.
You are welcome to try it.
Neither of us have oiled her yet, and that's one of the first things that other people lots of other people do.
You can try it if you want.
Okay.
It's not something I would, it's not something I would be rushing to do.
It can't hurt, is what everyone says. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't tube her at this point. I definitely wouldn't tube her at this point. But,
And
well,
so,
I will throw this out there. If you ever are, I know that you'd prefer to keep them in production, but if you ever are looking for placement, you can, and you're in a bind, you can always reach out to me and I can find an excellent home. It wouldn't be a production home.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I
was asking Logan. I was like, "Why are you guys asking about that?" If I wanted to rehome them, I would have no problem rehoming them.
People would take them. I gotcha.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was really weird when Logan was like, and we were
funny.
talking if you need to rehome her the lamb, and I was like, WTF?
What lamb?
Logan said that you guys were talking about how if
you're gonna bottle feed her, she'll be fine.
And that's especially what I was like. I just was like,
she probably
why would you guys think that?
She didn't. I didn't know that she said that.
Why would I? She said you guys were talking about.
We were talking about no. I didn't say anything about taking a lamb. I said if he ever needed it, I could do it. Is what I said. I didn't say anything about this one. I said if he ever needed help.
Or Happy. She said that you guys were talking about how.
I didn't. No, I couldn't take her.
You could. Your place could take her or the lamb in.
There's no way I could take her.
I was like, whatever. No, fucking way.
No.
Anyway, but she also said. Anyway, but she also said that you were saying that Happy had is foundered.
Yeah, look at that red line. She foundered. That red line is foundered.
Pointed that out to you. Just so to help for diagnosis, just for background, she had copper toxicity poisoning because she got in the chicken coop like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I noticed right when that happened that she got these little red lines on her back hooves.
That's not surprising at all.
And I explained.
You said it was copper.
I explained very clearly
copper.
That's from several months ago, that it hasn't bothered her at all. Everyone said that is caused by a one-time grain overload. And as long as it doesn't bother them, it's not to worry about.
No,
you don't worry about.
There's nothing to worry about.
And
I totally agree. That's a founder.
No, foundering is where they're lame. They're lame, right?
No, it doesn't mean that.
Okay, well, I want to ask you, please do not tell people that my sheep are foundering. Foundering is...
You don't... Okay, you're hung up on the word.
Yeah, well, everyone thinks of it as they're lame. Literally, if you Google the definition of founder, it says lame or down or collapse. Your definition it seems to be a little bit different, and so I'm asking you, just don't use that word. Just don't use that word. Bit a hole in it. Mate, son of a... Happy didn't make it last night. I'm sorry, Joy. I'm sorry, JC. I'm sorry that I didn't take matters into my own hand and tube her. Tube her like everyone does when the first step doesn't work of administering antacids. The second step they do is enter a tube into their stomach, down their throat, into their stomach, to try to relieve the gas. And then the third thing that they do after they put the tube in their throat is they put oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, mineral oil, whatever, a bunch of it, like a couple cups at least, so that it induces diarrhea. It induces bowel movement to get everything out, every plant, all the plant material and all the microbes that are clearly imbalanced and need to be drained so that they can be reestablished with a cud transfer of probiotics. These are these are basic protocols which this veterinarian did not want to do, and started off our interaction by discouraging me from using the tube that I had and that I was set to use within the hour that I had met her, that she came over and exclaimed that she was a vet. Come here, baby. I'm sorry. Come here.
Hello?
Hi, Hadassah. This is Aaron Fletcher.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, I can't hear anything. I'm getting static. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear. I don't know who this is. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Can we try and call back?
Sure, I'll try and call back. She knows.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me now?
I'm having some static. I can't hear something, but I can't hear who this is. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
I can come by your place if need be. I'll try to send her the text. So, yeah, as you can see, she's not a veterinarian, and she's denying ever saying anything to lead me to believe that she was a veterinarian by using the term my veterinarian background and I'm gonna have to ask you to trust in my medical expertise. Those two things I caught on camera. The very first thing, though, when she jumped out of her car was she said, "I'm a vet, I'm here to help." And then about 10 seconds later is when she approaches, when I started recording, I was like, this lady is something off about her.
Deputy Mateos with the Sheriff's Office.
Deputy Mateos. Hi.
Anyways, I'm just calling. Apparently, you had some run-ins with a female by the name of Hadassah. Just wanting to not have any contact with you, so I'm just calling to just give you a heads up that she doesn't want you contacting her, and that if you continue calling her, she wants to file harassment charges. So,
yeah, very, very interesting. And thank you for your patients being basically used as a personal tool for their own personal problems. But yeah, there's no problem. I've recorded this morning calling her for the first time since this happened, and she was like, "Hello, I can't hear you." And I called her back a couple seconds later, and she played the same "I can't hear you" game. And then I texted her. Last thing I said is, you said you have quote unquote veterinarian background, and my question is, from where? Question mark. And that's the last thing I texted her. And then she sent me the lax test saying, if you contact me again, I will consider this harassment. I will contact the police. Do not contact me again. And I haven't contacted her since then. So after researching these speculums online, I found a shape other than just a hard tube that your inner tube goes in. They make these kind that have an integrated bit, basically, that you stick in their mouth and stick the hose through the center, and in that way you can put this over their head, and I put a little toggle on it so it should be quicker than trying to tie it off. And in this way it's more of a one-person, hopefully, operation. Definitely would be a lot easier with this than with the traditional speculum.